Oh, honey, let's talk about the woman who's got more grace in her pinky finger than most royals have in their entire bloodline. Doria Ragland, yoga-loving social worker extraordinaire and the absolute heartbeat of the Sussex squad. She's not just Meghan Sussex's ride-or-die mum. She's Prince Archie's and Princess Lilibet's ultimate grandma, the one who whispers wisdom over homemade banana bread and turns bedtime stories into life lessons wrapped in unconditional love. And Prince Harry's mother-in-law? Girl, she's the cool auntie vibe he never knew he needed, the one who'd probably school him on downward dog while spilling tea on how to dodge drama like a pro. But let's keep it real. In a world full of crown chasers and side-eye specialists, Doria's the chic enigma who's out here living her best life, proving that true royalty isn't about tiaras. It's about that quiet fire that scorches the haters without breaking a sweat. Picture this. Beverly Hills, California, under that golden sunset glow that makes everything feel like a glossy magazine spread. It's the kind of night where the air smells like jasmine and possibility, and Doria's right in the thick of it, radiating like she's the sun itself. There she was at this intimate soiree. Think Raising Brows Live, a bash celebrating Anastasia Soir's memoir on turning eyebrows into an empire, because who doesn't love a brow boss? Flanked by Oprah Winfrey, the queen of vulnerability and vision boards, and Gina Zapanta, another powerhouse in the mix, Doria's serving looks and laughs that could melt the iciest tabloid headline. These aren't just friends. They're a sisterhood of beautiful, intelligent, empathetic women who build each other up instead of tearing pages from the same playbook. Doria in her effortless chic, maybe a flowy white ensemble that hugs her curves just right, hair swept back like she's ready for a windswept photo shoot, chatting animatedly, her smile lighting up the room like she's got secrets to the universe tucked in her Birkin. It's the kind of vibe that screams, I've been through the ringer, and honey, I came out sparkling. But rewind the reel, because Doria didn't sashay into this spotlight. She earned every damn step. Born in Los Angeles to a family that knew the hustle, her dad a key grip in Hollywood, her mum a maid who scrubbed floors to keep dreams alive, Doria grew up with that West Coast grit wrapped in golden hour dreams. She carved her path as a social worker, the kind who holds space for the broken-hearted and turns trauma into triumph. Then came Meghan, her wildflower daughter, bursting into the world like a plot twist no one saw coming. From those early days in View Park, Windsor Square, raising a biracial beauty queen on stories of strength and sass, Doria was planting seeds that would bloom into a global force. Fast forward to Meghan Sussex linking arms with Prince Harry, and suddenly the British tabloids descended like vultures at a vegan buffet. Oh, the hell they unleashed. Racist whispers, invasive digs, painting Meghan as the villain in their outdated fairy tale. And Doria? She didn't clap back with press releases or pity parties. No, mum. She zipped her lips, held her daughter close, and armoured up with silence that spoke volumes. Protecting Meghan at all costs meant shielding that fierce spirit from the poison, letting her shine while the noise faded into irrelevance. It's the ultimate mom move, love so fierce it becomes a fortress. Now, let's pivot to the elephant, or should I say the home-wrecking cow, in the room. Because if we're talking grandmas to these royal tots, you might foolishly glance toward Camilla. Camilla? Oh, please, give me a goddamn break. That woman, who I'll generously dub Cowmilla for her knack at chewing the scenery while bulldozing boundaries, is the last person you'd want anywhere near a playdate. Homewrecker extraordinaire, the one who slithered into Diana's marriage like a bad sequel nobody asked for, turning love letters into tabloid fodder and a princess's fairy tale into a farce. I get an ick just typing her name. It's like nails on a chalkboard mixed with expired milk. Cowmilla, with her parade of hats that look like rejected Halloween props and dresses screaming, I peaked in the 90s, thinks schmoozing popes and clutching pearls makes her maternal material. Spare me. She's the type who'd hand Archie a scepter instead of a storybook, all while plotting her next PR spin. Did you catch her latest Vatican jaunt? Strutting in some frilly number that could double as a haunted house curtain, flashing that fake grin humility like she's fooling anyone. Newsflash, Cowmilla. Real grandmas don't need Vatican validation. They earn hugs with heart. Doria's out here fostering empathy and empire-building chats, while you're over there cosplaying as queen consort in outfits that belong in a thrift store's what not to wear bin. It's pathetic, really. A woman so insecure she clings to a title like it's a life raft, all while the world side-eyes her for the wreckage she left behind. Doria protects, Cowmilla pillages. End of story. If Archie and Lily need a grandma who gets it, It's Mama Doria all day, every day. Camilla? She'd probably bore them with tales of fox hunts and forgotten mistresses. Yawn. Back to the glow-up that is Doria Ragland. Imagine her in grandma mode, and your heart just melts into a puddle of oars. Archie, that cheeky 5-year-old with his dad's red hair and his mom's megawatt smile, clambering onto her lap for tales of far-off adventures. Maybe how Granny Doria once wrangled elephants in her social work days. Okay, slight exaggeration, but you get the vibe. She'd scoop him up with those strong arms, the ones that have hugged away heartaches, and whisper, "Little man, the world's your playground. Play fierce, play kind." Then there's Lilibet, the 3-year-old firecracker with curls that bounce like her spirit, tugging at Doria's skirt for one more round of itsy-bitsy spider with jazz hands. Doria's got that magic touch, turning ordinary afternoons into symphonies of giggles, baking lavender shortbread that smells like home, and teaching them yoga poses named after superheroes. She's the anti-Camilla, no stiff protocols, just soul-nourishing snuggles. In Montecito, with Meghan, Sussex, and Harry nesting in their cosy haven, Doria's the anchor pulling them back to roots. She flies in from LA, unannounced but always welcome, stocking the fridge with her famous gumbo and reminding everyone that family isn't a facade. It's the messy, magnificent realness. What a gift these kids have on their mother's side. A grandmother who's not chasing headlines but crafting legacies, one heartfelt hug at a time. Chic? Understatement. She's iconic, the kind of woman who'd make Coco Chanel nod in approval. And speaking of that Beverly Hills bash, let's linger there because it's pure poetry. Oprah, in her signature power blazer, dropping gems on resilience like confetti. Anastasia Soara, brow guru to the stars, spilling on how one arch can change your empire. And damn if Doria's brows don't tell a story of survival. Gina Zapanta, rounding out the trio with her quiet fire, probably trading notes on turning pain into purpose. These women? They're not sipping rosé for the gram, they're toasting to triumphs forged in the quiet hours. Doria's laugh rings out. Deep, unfiltered, the kind that says, "I've stared down storms and come out sunnier." No wonder Meghan Sussex calls her Mama. It's shorthand for my everything. While the East Coast royals play dress-up in drafty palaces, Doria's West Coast crew is redefining power, empathetic edges sharpened by intelligence, beauty that's bone-deep. It's the squad goals we all crave, the one where vulnerability is the new velvet rope. Doria's journey from tabloid target to tranquility titan is the stuff of modern myths. Those British rags, they tried to drag her into their muck, questioning her dreads, her divorce, her very existence like it was a crime to be a black mom, loving her biracial daughter fiercely. Is she woke? They sneered, as if enlightenment was a punchline. But Doria, she rose like phoenix feathers, channeling that energy into her yoga practice, her non-profit dreams, her unshakable poise. She didn't need a microphone to mic drop. Her silence was the symphony. Now, with Meghan Sussex thriving, podcasting truths, curating kindness, Doria's peace is palpable. She's back in her element, zipping between LA studios and Montecito mornings, knowing her flowers rooted deep with Harry and the kiddos. Archie splashing in the pool, Lily chasing butterflies. Doria's legacy lives in their laughter, a balm against the world's barbs. Contrast that serenity with Camilla's circus act, and it's almost comical. There she goes again, trotting out for another ribbon cutting in a gown that's equal parts meringue and midlife crisis, all while the tabloids she once fed now nibble at her edges. Camilla's charm offensive, they call it, but let's call it what it is. A desperate dazzle to distract from the decades of damage. She wrecked a marriage, haunted a nation with her shadow, and now poses as the steady hand. Please. If grandmas were judged by joy delivered, Camilla's scorecard's blank. She'd probably gift Lily a corgi instead of a cuddle, Archie a history lesson laced with her version of victory. It's gross, the way she perches on that throne like she earned it through osmosis, ignoring the ghosts she summoned. Doria, though, she's the real deal. Grandma goals with zero guile, turning every visit into a vibe check for the soul. In the end, Mama Doria Ragland isn't just surviving. She's soaring, a testament to what happens when you bet on yourself and your blood. At 68, she's more vibrant than ever, her skin glowing like she's bottled the California sun, her spirit a cocktail of compassion and class. Those Beverly Hills nights with Oprah and the gang, they're not exceptions. They're her norm now, a circle of women who get it. Life's too short for small talk when you can scheme world domination over mocktails. For Archie and Lilibet, she's the North Star on their mother's side, the one who teaches that strength isn't shouting over the storm, it's dancing through it. Meghan Sussex knows it, Harry feels it, and we? We're just lucky to witness it. So here's to Doria, unfiltered, unbreakable, utterly chic. In a realm of pretenders, she's the queen we all deserve. Raise a glass, darlings. The real party's just getting started.